Hey Scorpio, how are you doing? This is a bonus reading for Scorpio for the month of May, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Scorpios? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Five of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. I'll read that as Cancer. And your blocked and challenged position is the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. Okay, Scorpio, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords can be an energy that is trying to bait or hook you into some kind of fight or argument. But in your focus is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is about trust your gut feelings. Meditation also brings about answers and clarity. Or secrecy and mystery, keeping quiet. Keeping your cards close to your chest, not revealing your hand. But in this Five of Swords, I'm focused on the teeth. So somebody here could be losing teeth or grinding their teeth. Or what grinds your gears? Somebody could also be trying to stir the shish pot. Because the Seven of Wands is facing a lot of adversity. Or standing up for a cause. Say yes when you mean yes and say no when you mean no. Losing some teeth or grinding gears. What is this Five of Swords? Five of Swords is to cut your losses, right? You're not engaging, you're just observing. Coming from a non-judgmental place, just observing. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. There is something about fighting with your feminine energy. So relax in this feminine energy and you're having a hard time sitting still. And that feminine energy is about being open and receptive to love, help, and support. But there is something about the guard or placing a boundary, learning to establish better boundaries. And this could have something to do with your health because the Empress is all four queens in one. So learning about health, wealth, and happiness, and highly intuitive, the bee's knees. It's a really luscious and beautiful energy. Or there's an energy of relax. Don't engage, just watch. Page of Wands is about news and communication. It is also about the frisky kitty. Limitless in potential. Limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date. Limitless when it comes to adjacent doors available. But see how this person is like chasing you? So you're attracting right now, not chasing. But when you're in an element of the Empress, the good, bad, and the ugly show their face. So somebody who you have been either shrugging off or somebody has been deflecting or pushing something off, this is a need for you to advocate and push forward. But also being in the feminine energy. It's very light and easy. Some kind of control. I want to be control. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And the Hermit. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. And the Hermit and the High Priestess are counterparts. So intuition, withdraw. Don't pick fights with people who are grinding your gears. It's not worth it. So learning how to establish better boundaries. Say yes when you mean yes. And one or two things is a priority to you. There is something about healing and resting. Think before you act, but think before you speak. Because Five of Swords can be coming from a place of a triggered element and wanting to chew somebody's face off. But the Empress doesn't do that. She has too much composure. She has too much beauty. And going back to the nurturing, health, wealth, happiness, this is definitely something about health or something about a union. The Hermit is about shining your light into dark spaces, or a need to stand up to a bully, stand up for your rights, and withdraw, and intuition. You know, the Hermit is also an energy of wisdom and knowledge, sacred wisdom and knowledge that you carry, but you're being quiet about it. Attract, don't chase. But there's somebody trying to like hunt you down or chase you down. You're not talking to this person. You're too busy doing the Empress. And the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Seven of Wands is one or two things are a priority to you, and the rest is a big old obligation. It means it's not for you to handle. And your intuition, there is something that's coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise, and it might grind your gears. It could also be a mother. At the same time, there's some kind of message, even a passed on loved one, trying to send you a message, but are you receiving it? No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in your way of what you want to achieve, or to express your voice. Let your voice be heard. Yes, when I mean yes. No, when I mean no. Learning the word no. What is this Seven of Wands? Somebody here has their dukes up, but you also have your defenses up. Do I want to be reactive or proactive? What is this Seven of Wands? And the Sun. Major Arcana 4, Leo. And that's the most positive card in the deck. It's returning to good health and healing, financial recovery, truth, clarity, things coming out into the light. Anything that has been hidden in the dark is coming out. Or there is something about a person that has been in the dark, wants to message you, or you haven't talked to this individual. It might come in and catch you off guard. You might be putting your dukes up towards this person, or there's some kind of like secret investment. And this investment is into you achieving goals, or the sweet fertility, fertile, moving away from anything, again, that makes you feel belittled, small. Or somebody could be trying to cut you down a notch, like take you down a peg. Somebody thinks you're too big for your britches, but you're not. Sun card is also about move and relocate. Or somebody at a distance who keeps shrugging something off. And this could be you putting something off, but your intuition is telling you to stand up to a bully or stand up for your rights. It could be something to do with a club, group, organization, Notary Republic, government agency jobs, commitment, relationship. The Hierophant is about lessons, teacher-student learning, going back to school, or spotlight. Somebody here wants the spotlight off you. Oh, the lantern spotlight. Because see how dark this is? Because Empress is about glow up. Taking really good care of your mental health, your wellness. If you have something about teeth, grinding your teeth, okay, well, the Empress takes care of that and goes to the dentist, male or female. What is this Hierophant? And the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I said, here's the facts. This is also truth, clarity, clear-cut conversation, victory, triumph, success, gaining a lot of positive feedback, and slicing out any kind of deceptive behavior. Whether that this is your discipline and focus, or there is an element of a person wanting to come out of the dark. And here, there's conversations happening or taking place. Yeah, the discipline. Something about discipline. The Hermit can also be, the Hierophant can also be something about convention versus a taboo approach to life. And the Devil, wow. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. And the Devil energy is any kind of low vibrational energy. The high vibrational energy is in the blocked and challenged position. Or somebody wants to take the spotlight from you, or that's why you're being quiet. This is temptation will test you, or being tempted with a good offer, a good proposal, or there is something about the need for greed, obsession, control, power, abuse of power. Somebody could also abuse their power in some kind of work situation or union. This is about a paradigm dismantle, or what you feel bound, chain, stuck to. It is a blockage. So he's trying to block from you from getting or receiving some kind of a award or reward, justice, contracts. This can also be something about codependency, abandonment issues, and working through this. It's Saturn energy. What is this Page of Wands and Hermit? News coming in. Take a look at it. Just observe it. And we're attracting, not chasing. But in this Empress energy, you can attract the good, bad, and the ugly. So somebody wants to pop their ugly little face back in your life. And we're not judging. We're observing. This can also be something about tradition, structure, workaholic syndrome. The Empress is not a workaholic. She says, I have boundaries, male or female. What is this Page of Wands and Hermit? Keeping quiet about information, you know, or somebody here is trying to hunt you down, chase you down. Could be headhunting. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, unexpected. Luck going in your favor. Or a second chance coming back around to you. The karmic wheel spinning in your favor depending on if you take action. Proactive versus reactive. If you were very reactive in the past, this is about you being more proactive of how can I communicate and get my message across. This is also receiving some kind of download as well, universal consciousness, and being caught off guard about the message that you receive. So it's almost like knowing something before it happens, prescience. The Magician, simplifying and neutralizing things in your life. Anything complex must go. Power and control. The Alchemist. Manifestation, the powers of manifestation, what you think about, you're going to bring about. Five of Swords is insecurity, but it is a risk. Or what is grinding my gears? Why is this person trying to grind my gears? Well, they're creating some kind of blockage, but it's not a block. Your thoughts are powerful. So think a more positive thought. That's the Empress. So is the Sun card. It's every single positive word you can think of. What is this? Five of Swords and Empress? This can also be something about the mother-father dynamic of your upbringing. This is like burning off karma. Or somebody does want to burn you, but I don't feel like you're going to get burned here. And Judgment. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. The resurrection. Somebody here wants to resurrect some kind of situation or circumstance, because this is about second chances or a second do-over. Doing something over, but doing it right, but advocating. And that rebirth is letting bygones be bygones, not pointing fingers. He says, she says, they did this, nothing like that. It's clean slate, clean eating, detoxification, purification. This may be even going to a gym, cutting out any kind of toxic patterns, behaviors, and learning through that. And what is it that you're gripping and holding on to? Let it go, because it sets you free. A rebirth is assured. Coming back from a situation more powerful, more braver than you ever thought possible. Or letting go of possibly even a controlling way of your own habits. Control. I have to control. Because if you don't feel in control, you feel like you're missing out or losing. But this is relaxed energy. Relax. Attract. What is this High Priestess and Seven of Wands? Secret. And the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. And you have three cards of change on the board. And it is uncomfortable because you're getting out of what is familiar or the ways that you used to do in relationships. Feeling stuck, tied, bound to some kind of contract. See how this person has a ton of wealth behind them? Low self-esteem, mental health, ill health, depression, codependency, or somebody out in the cold. This person is struggling financially. Or there has been something to do with needing a hug. You need a big old bear hug here, Scorpio. But just watch the devil, the temptation of rushing something or committing to something too quickly without having the information. The High Priestess. Nine of Cups. Focus on your own emotional happiness. This is creating your own emotional stability as well. Joy, pleasure, fun. Or is this something about love bombing? Do you have a love bomber around you? Or somebody who drinks? There could be something about alcohol or an energetic drain. What are you giving your time and energy to? Energetic drain here. And feeding into scarcity. Or you do have somebody around you who is struggling financially. This person might actually come in and ask you for money and say, yeah, I have a really good gig. Watch that. And it might really grind your gears here. What is this Seven of Wands and the Sun in the blocked and challenged position? Freedom. Freedom from some kind of situation or tradition. Freedom from traditional beliefs. And the Three of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Something about network or your net worth. So does this person want you because of your net worth? Or do you want a commitment with another person because of their net worth? So is this based on transaction and conditioning? Or is this based on unconditional love? Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. But there's butting of heads. This is also teaching and learning. King of Wands. King of Wands is about taking action, being a beacon of light and inspiration, or find somebody who motivates and inspires you. This is about sensuality, sexuality, creativity, passion. A lack of feeling supported right now. But I feel like you need to stand on your own 2 feet and again, draw a line in the sand of what's energetically draining you. What is this? Hierophant, Devil, and Ace of Swords. Victory over the devil. Trumping some kind of limitation that you think is a limitation to you. Wow, and the King of Pentacles. So remember when I was saying about the finances? And this is, again, somebody sees you that you can have your cake and eat it too. Or in some kind of commitment connection. You know, the King of Pentacles is Kingpin. This could also be a builder. So this could be like a building permit. Or somebody owes you money. Or somebody wants your finances. Or something to do with like finances. And they play the boohoo Eeyore card. So this is victim mentality. Somebody here is the victim, but who's the villain here? And you could be your own worst critic. So not judging any situation, but watching and observing. And King of Pentacles is having the Midas touch. Anything you touch, you'll turn it into gold. But is this a golden opportunist? Or is this an investment? 2 of Cups, partnership, soul bond, soul mate, but a nice balance, love energy. Is this love? Is this what I like to do for work and career? Businessman, businesswoman. But I'm getting that entrepreneur, like materialism, materialistic, the way that it looks rather than the way it feels. Or somebody wants you, but why do they want, why does this King of Pentacles, father, something about father having a lot of resources or a lot of power. This is also social status and wealth, like stock market and stuff like that. And the 8 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the 8 of Cups is emotionally detaching from some kind of commitment, connection that keeps you bound, chained, and stuck to something that is materialistic or materialism, workaholic syndrome, boundaries. Because you can literally make yourself sick and you can't hear your intuition. Knight of Cups, in pursuit of joy, pleasure, fun, happiness. But there's something about network or your net worth. Somebody wants to know what you're doing. Again, nosy. Or unexpected change. Withdraw. An unexpected withdrawal. Kissing ass. Well, there you go. Somebody's coming in, charming you, kissing your ass. Maybe you're trying to kiss the boss's ass here. But it's not going to work because the devil energy could be like manipulation. Or you're like, I'm not going to be manipulated by everything that glitters is not gold here. Look at that. Being quiet. Boss, daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big D energy. It's right here. This person could have walked away from you, but there's communication coming in. Or you're being quiet. It's almost like you have it made in the shade, but it's grinding somebody else's gears, like I was saying. They want to come in from out the cold. They want a big hug from you and kiss your ass. Yeah, it's more like kiss my ass and smoking your tires. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. So remember when I was saying about somebody here doesn't have the finances. Maybe they've been hoarding the finances, but really they do have money, deep pockets, karmic friends, can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And that's what I was saying. Pay attention to your intuition, the good, bad, and the ugly. This is hardship or somebody here struggling financially. They want something of your wealth. So again, something about your net worth. Yeah, the sun, because the sun is about things being out in the open. You're not talking about this. Even if you win something, because this is luck or jackpot going in your favor ×2, or even getting a promotion and there's jealousy and envy around this. Yeah, you're grinding somebody's gears. Fake flexing right there. Okay? Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, and shows off. Grudge holder, oh. This could be a friend or a family member. They can't stand that you are in this feminine energy. So again, somebody wants to cut you down. Let's cut Scorpio down a peg, but proactive versus reactive. Proactive is keep calm and carry on. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. So hey, somebody might come in and try to kiss your butt. But is it because of status or is it an actual connection? I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. And this is under Boss Daddy. So this could also be you going through a roller coaster of emotions. Or something about losing teeth, losing sleep. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. I feel like that's that fake flexing, somebody trying to kiss your ass, come out of the cold here, network with you again. Somebody's pride and ego got the best of them. Again, they had their dukes up. They wanted to fight. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. And again, that is something internally. That could also be you as well. Like if you're facing abandonment issues, scarcity in finances, or you do have something about the way that you look, somebody doesn't feel good enough for you here. Because 5 of Pentacles is like, I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not, handsome enough, there's no way I can be my own entrepreneur. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. Again, withdraw. So if you find somebody withdrawn, then you do exactly the same. Mirroring effect. We're not chasing right now. We're not chasing people. We attract. When you attract, people are not going to like it. Yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. There also could be somebody who's trying to like take you down. I mean, like tie you down, like claim you. You're mine, right? Control. Nice. Discord amongst friends and family. Okay, so if you're coming into some kind of jackpot or, you do have somebody who's a fake flexer and then you have a boss daddy, people are not going to like that, right? There's jealousy. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. You can have a love-hate relationship with your friend, a love-hate relationship with, your business partner. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay, so somebody might come in and kiss your ass, but a compliment from an admirer, this is somebody who really has noticed you. And so if you're getting into some kind of relationship or some kind of new gig here, yeah, there is going to be fighting over friendships and money and where do you think you're going, the crabs in the bucket. Somebody's pride and ego. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Boundaries. No when you mean no and yes when you mean yes. And somebody here is going to get their nundies in a knot because you're going to grind their gears, or they're going to try to chase you, or there is something about surrender. Surrender to this feminine energy. Not unsuccessful plan. Well, it's not going to work well for them. And then wind chimes, peace and harmony. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the peace and I'm going to keep it rolling. But it is a beautiful reading. And you have jackpot or luck going in your favor times 2. And then you have some kind of fake flexing, fake phony baloney person, pride and ego, or something about collaboration, networking with new blood. That's what I call it. Or net worth. Somebody wants to know your net worth. Like, I'm going to figure out what Scorpio is worth first. I'm going to judge them. And if they are better than what they say they are, then I'm going to be friends with them. No bueno, right? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Scorpio, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.